Hey there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. Today, I am joined by this very tiny Lego creation. Here we have Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Look how tiny that is. Fits in my hand. See that? Fits right in the palm of my hand. He looks great in my Christmas Lego village. He's going to sit right there on the shelf while we get started today. Now, today we're going to need a math tool, and I'm hoping you can find one at home. And this math tool is called a calculator. I have a calculator right on my phone. So I can always go to my phone, there's a calculator on there. But a lot of households have a calculator somewhere in the drawer, somewhere nearby. So here's your challenge. Pretend it's a scavenger hunt. Your job is to find a calculator and then come back to this math lesson as I shrink myself into the corner because today we are going to be doing grade 1 lesson 3.11 using a calculator. So if you haven't found your calculator yet, you're going to want to hit the pause button, and when you find one, then you can come back and hit play. Now if you can't find one, don't worry about it. We're not going to sweat it. All right, so on our screen here, Mr. Enzi has a picture of a calculator. I want you to take a look at that calculator. There are lots of different things that appear on here. You're going to notice that we have some numbers. The 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And those numbers are always in the same place. No matter what calculator you have, you're usually going to find 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There's some other important keys on the calculator. This key here that starts with the letter C. That key means to clear it. And when I tap on that key, it brings my calculator screen back to 0. And that's always my starting point, right? I start at 0. I clear what I did before. It's almost like an eraser, except it erases everything and brings you back to 0. So we have some other important symbols. You might remember the plus sign. We've been talking about that a lot in math class. It's on our calculator. Here's the minus sign, subtraction. These two are used in 3rd grade. Multiplication, division. And then a nice big key for the equal, because that is where we get our answer. We hit the equal button. You have a lot of other little keys up here, and they're used for older math students, and we're not going to really go into them right now. Now, if you don't have a calculator at home, I do want to show you where you can find one. If you go into your class link and you remember that you have the ConnectEd McGraw-Hill Education app, when I go and click on the McGraw-Hill Education app, it is going to take me into ConnectEd. And all you have to do when you're in ConnectEd is hit the e-toolkit, that big green box. And when you hit the e-toolkit, your tools are going to come up. And one of your tools, located in the bottom corner, is a calculator tool. Look at that. It popped right in there and appeared. This is a working calculator, so if you couldn't find one at home, you could log into your ConnectEd and use this one. Let me show you. I can tap on any number, and then I can hit clear. Takes me back to 0. Try that on yours. See if you can hit a number and then hit the clear button to bring you back to 0. Pretty cool. We can also write a number model on our calculator. Let's suppose I wanted to do 1 plus 1. I would type in 1 plus 1, and then I have to hit equal. And I get 2. The answer is 2. Wow, pretty cool. This calculator is pretty smart. I wonder if the calculator knows its friends of 10. Let me think. Oh, 7 plus 3. We have to hit clear. So I'm going to hit that C because I want to be at 0. And when I hit the C, it brings me back to 0. 7 plus 3. And then I have to hit equal. I know the answer is 10. I wonder if the calculator does too. It's 10. This calculator is amazing. He knows all the answers. And then I have to hit that C for clear if I want to go ahead and do another problem. So the calculator does exist on your ConnectEd, and we are going to use this one during today's little lesson. So let's go ahead and take a look at something that we're going to try on our calculator. I want everybody on your calculator right now to press that C because this clears your calculator. So go ahead and press the C on your calculator. We now have a 0 showing. I want everybody now to press 7. This is going to be our starting number. Mr. Enzi's going to do it on mine. I'm going to press 7. There it is. I pressed 7. Press the plus sign. This is going to tell our calculator to count up. So let's go and press that plus sign. All right, I pressed it one time. And now we're going to press 1 because this tells the calculator we want to count by ones. So I'm going to go ahead, press 1. Now I'm going to hit equals. I got 8. Did you get 8 too? But watch this. I'm going to hit equal again. I got 9. I'm going to hit equal again. I got 10. That's because every time I hit equal, I'm counting by ones. Oh, look how fast I can hit equal. Oh, and I'm counting. I'm up to 50, 60. Oh my goodness, 75, 80, 81. My hand got tired. So I can keep hitting that equal. And if I did plus 1, I'm going to count by ones. Wow, this calculator is amazing. So I'm going to hit clear. And let's see. This time, we're going to start at 5. And we're going to count up by 2s. So let's see. If I'm going to start at 5, I have to press the 5. And I'm going to count up. That means I'm going to add, right? Count up, add, count back is subtract. So let's press the plus. Add. And then we're going to count by 2s. So I'm going to count up 2. So I'm going to press the 2. Now, start at 5, add 2. We should get an answer of 7. Let's see. Hit the equal. I got 7. Now let's see what happens if I hit equal again. I'm up to 9 because I counted 2 more. 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11. 12, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. It keeps counting up by 2s. What an amazing calculator. How high did you get up to? Awesome job. Let's hit that clear button. Now we're going to try something a little bit different this time. This time, we're going to start at 10. We're going to count up by 5s, but we're going to have to write down our counts. So, since we're starting at 10, the first number I'm going to write is the number 10. Start at 10. Count up by fives. So let's start at 10. Now, there's no 10 on my calculator. That means I have to press 1 and 0 because that will make the 10, right? A 1 and a 0, when we stick them next to each other, it makes the 10. So we're going to press 1, 0. All right. Now we're going to count up. So I'm going to press the plus since I'm counting up. And this time I'm counting up by fives. So I'm going to press 5. Now, I can't go too fast. I have to hit the equal sign and see what's next. 15. But watch what Mr. Enzi had to do. I had to go back to my board here and write 15. Now I'm going to press equal. What comes next? 20. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back to my recording sheet. I'm going to write in 20. Wow, I'm counting up by fives. I'm going to hit equal again. One more time. 25. Wow, I'm counting up by fives. I'm going to hit equal again. One more time. I get 30. I'm going to write down 30. And I have one more line. So I'm going to go and press that equal sign one more time. Woo! 35. So I started at 10 and I counted up by fives. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. A calculator can help us to skip count and to count by a certain number. Let's try one last one. Oh, by the way, first grade, if you're typing in stuff on your calculator and you type in something that's not right, you're not going to get the right answer. So if you are there saying, I didn't get that, Mr. Enzi, somewhere along the line you pressed the wrong button because the calculator only does what you tell it to do. All right, get your calculators ready. Here's our next one. Start at 4. We're going to count up. That means plus. We're going to count up by threes. Ooh. So start at 4. I'm going to go and write that 4 because that's my starting point. All right, let's see. Make sure you hit the C because we got to clear it all out. Clear the mind of the calculator. And we're starting at 4, so I'm going to press my 4. And we're counting up. That's plus. And we're counting up by threes. So I'm going to press the 3. And then I'm going to hit equal. 4 plus 3 is 7. I'm going to write the 7. So now we have to hit equal again because now we're at 7 plus 3. We know that answer. 10. I'm going to write the 10. Now we have to do 10 plus 3, but I'm just going to hit equal. 13. Now we're at 13 plus 3. I'm going to hit equal again. 16. And one more. 16 plus 3. I'm going to hit equal. And we get 19. Wow. I started at 4 and I counted up by threes. 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. Remember, if you count back, that you would do subtraction, and you would have to hit the minus button instead. All right, first grade. Today, we got a chance to explore a calculator, and you're going to be able to use a calculator to complete your Seesaw activity. So keep your calculator nearby. Or remember, you can log into ConnectEd and use the calculator on there. Either way, I can't wait to see how smart you are.